a luxury car that costs less than an iPhone. Imagine pulling up to a 5-star hotel, the kind where Bentleys, Rolls-Royces and Lamborghinis usually dominate the entrance. Valets glance up, expecting another 6-figure masterpiece. Instead, you hand them the keys to a car so elegant, so refined, it turns heads like a Rolls-Royce, yet it costs less than the latest iPhone. Yes, you heard that right. Tonight, we step into a world where luxury doesn't come with a 6-digit price tag, a world where prestige, comfort, and timeless design are available for a fraction of what you'd expect. Welcome to the cheapest luxury car on earth, and by the end of this video, you'll see why this car is making people completely rethink what luxury actually means. This isn't just another affordable compact dressed in chrome. It's a statement, a rebellion against the old belief that luxury is only reserved for the elite few. From the very first glance, the front fascia greets you with bold confidence. Sleek LED headlamps pierce through the air like a jeweler's precision-cut diamond, sharp and deliberate. The grille, tastefully finished with metallic accents, speaks the language of refinement, broad enough to command attention, yet subtle enough to whisper class instead of shout it. This is not minimalism. This is meticulous detail, engineered to catch the light and the eye in equal measure. As we glide to the side profile, you notice balanced proportions, a stance that feels poised, like a European Grand Tourer in miniature form. The designers knew exactly what they were doing. Every curve feels sculpted, every line intentional. Door handles integrate seamlessly into the bodywork, mirrors angle just right, and even the wheel arches carry presence. And at the back, a surprising flourish, taillights that echoed the signature glow of far pricier marques, with a design language that feels familiar to connoisseurs. A chrome-tipped exhaust peeks out discreetly, reminding you that this car isn't just a silent statement piece, it wants to be driven. Now, step inside, open the door and the illusion shatters, because it's no illusion at all. You're welcomed into a cabin that feels far beyond its price point. Soft-touch materials run across the dash, stitched leatherette seats cradle you with comfort, and the symmetry of the layout feels almost architectural. The ambient lighting sets a mood worthy of a champagne evening, while a crisp touchscreen infotainment system anchors the experience with seamless smartphone connectivity. Even the air conditioning vents, polished with metallic rings, carry a sense of occasion. Every switch, every dial carries weight. This isn't cheap plastic. This is ambition you can touch, ambition you can sit in, ambition you can drive. And that's exactly what you want to do, drive it. Because the real test of any luxury car isn't just how it looks, but how it feels in motion. Under the hood rests a modest yet refined engine, efficient, smooth, and perfectly calibrated for city life. It won't pin you back into your seat like a sports car, but that's not its mission. Its mission is to make every journey, whether it's to the office, the boutique, or the countryside, feel calm, composed, and elegant. The suspension is tuned for comfort, absorbing bumps with the grace of vehicles 3 times its price. The steering, light yet responsive, makes every maneuver feel deliberate, almost ceremonial. Slip into the driver's seat, and you don't just move, you glide. But here's the brilliance: this car is more than specifications and engineering. It's about the story it tells. It embodies a philosophy we're seeing emerge in the industry: luxury as an experience, not a number on a price tag. Automotive journalists have called it a democratization of elegance, and they're not wrong. Designers behind this car describe it as their proudest attempt to give beauty and refinement to those who crave sophistication but refuse to bow to outrageous costs. It's more than mobility, it's access to a feeling. For collectors and enthusiasts, it offers something entirely unique: a conversation piece. Imagine explaining to a friend that your luxury ride costs less than their smartphone. Imagine the disbelief, the double takes, the raised eyebrows. It's an ownership story unlike anything else on the road today. You're not just buying steel and leather, you're buying a narrative that sparks conversation at every dinner table, every car meet, every valet stand. On the streets, heads turn. Not because they recognize a badge, but because they recognize presence. The sharp front angle, the confident stance, the glowing rear profile, it commands curiosity. It feels good to drive, but it feels even better to be seen with it. You're not just behind the wheel of a car, you're behind the wheel of an idea that luxury can be bold, accessible, and unapologetically stylish. So what's the takeaway? This car matters because it challenges the narrative. It asks, why should exclusivity define elegance? Why can't prestige exist in reach of the many? And it answers those questions with stitched seats, polished chrome, advanced features, and the thrill of knowing you didn't need a millionaire's wallet to indulge. Now, the question is, would you add this to your dream garage as a symbol of smart luxury, or would you still hold out for the 6-figure giants? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this glimpse into a new era of luxury, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more cinematic journeys into the automotive world, and share this with someone who believes luxury should only come with a high price tag. This car proves them wrong. Until next time, drive beautifully.